I would have to describe it as it's a brutal but beautiful country. It's brutally beautiful, and it's also brutally uncomfortable. Forested in the high country, and then you come down through sagebrush and juniper. Lots of wildflowers, mountain lions, black bears, pronghorn antelope that are here quite a bit, and lots of deer, lots of elk. It's very dry. We depend on snow for moisture. It's so cold in the winter. It's tough to live in temperatures that are so cold. On my worst day, and I tell this to my daughter all the time, all I have to do is lift my eyes up. It's beauty everywhere you look. The bottom line for us is cattle. It involves all the animals, the cattle, horses, and dogs. My relationship with cows has grown and changed over half a century. To work well with cattle, you have to appreciate their type of intelligence and what their priorities are. You know, finding food, finding water, fending for themselves, caring for their young. Working with them, we do want to dominate. And so that is the relationship that humans do have with cows. The more you watch them and the more you interact with them, the more interesting they are. They are so selfish and independent until they have a calf, and then their mindset changes just like that. They'll be kind of like a different animal the day before they calve and the day after. It's beautiful to see an animal maybe even put themselves in harm's way just to protect their baby. I bought him for a companion animal, but it's his mission in life. He just lives to work cattle. We absolutely depend on our dogs. Our dogs help us move through all the rough terrain. If we get into willows you can't ride your horse through, you know, you can send your dog in and our dogs will move them through the willows and bring them out. Highly intelligent. They are motivated to want to work. They love the feeling of being able to be in control of cattle, and they will do that on their own. And you just have to kind of control it and train them. They have really strong bonds with humans. They're indispensable for us. We have so many deep arroyos and steepness and rock that you can never take a vehicle on. And horses are just amazing at being able to negotiate all kinds of terrain. They are the mode of transportation to get everywhere where your cattle go. The horses that I have loved to ride the most are the ones who also really care about doing that job. It's fun to grow with an animal just the way you would with a partner or friend, to do a job well. Now I'm 76, and I had two wonderful horses, Peppy and Tex, who were both excellent cow horses, and I lost them a few years ago. I kind of planned on riding out into the sunset on those two guys, and they didn't make it. Their sunset didn't last as long. But I've been so lucky to have lots of good horses who are good partners. Ranching's a beautiful life. Working with the outdoors, working with the land, the water, the animals. But it is stressful. You have to make peace with all the life and death and brutality of this job because it's daily. Every single day brings challenges that are you have to kind of toughen up. You just have to. Sometimes you have to let go and be emotional, but then you have to just get right back into the saddle, so to speak, and keep going. To be a good rancher with all the stressors involved in agriculture these days, you just have to have a love of animals. And that's one of the joys of ranching and one of the joys of the life. In this ranch life that I do love, I've been hurt many times. Both ankles are pinned. I've had both knees replaced. I've had my shoulder rebuilt. I've had my bicep reattached. I always wanted to keep going. And at age 76, Caitlin always says, "Mom, are you sure you want to keep doing this?" And the answer is always, so far, been absolutely yes. And so I just feel very lucky, and those are minor for me. And I know it's good for us to talk about the things that are fearful and the things that have hurt us, and not always feel like, oh yes, I just have to get back in that saddle. But in the long run, it's yes, I want to get back in the saddle more than anything.